Hello friend, how are you? We people used to work for the satisfaction. In each and every process, in each and everything, we used to search for the satisfaction level. And once we used to get that level, then we feel proud. We used to share with others that this particular task has satisfied me. This particular achievement has satisfied me. Now, how we can increase the level of satisfaction? Of course, this particular terminology is not meant to have a fixed point in the life. It means that anybody can have the satisfaction level at a very smaller stage, and somebody can have the satisfaction at the bit higher stage. What I mean to say that? I mean to say that even a cup of tea can satisfy anyone, and even a whole full course menu can be the reason of unsatisfaction for anyone. So the level of satisfaction in person to person differ, and even in the one person also the level of satisfaction from time to time and situation to situation also differ. So what is the way to gain satisfaction in a bit smaller quantity or in smaller quality? And it is very tough, it is very challenging to have a satisfaction at an early stage or at a smaller level of quantity or the quality. The way one that is very perfectly trial one, and the faith of the people are also on this particular strategy, is that accepting the truth, self-realization leads to the satisfaction. Now, what is self-realization? Self-realization means that accept whatever the thing is in front of you. Don't reject it, don't neglect it, don't bypass that truth. If it is truth, accept it. Maybe that is not a comfortable truth. Maybe that is against your thought process, against your vision, against your ethics or morality. In spite of that, if it is true, then true. If it is happening, then acceptance is the way that ultimately will give you the satisfaction. Not necessarily that you are accepting something, then again you have to express it in front of the other people. What I mean to say that is very clear cut that acceptance can be within yourself. Of course, there are some sort of truth, some sort of evidence and the situation that can even make you trouble from inside also. It means that whether that truth, that fact is outside or the inside, or whether you are going to share that with the other people or not, in spite of that, that particular truth can make you in a trouble situation, can make you disturbed. In spite of that, that truth has the validity. Validity means it has some level of argument, some level of truthfulness, some level of the result also. So accepting that truth will give you the power, give you the level of confidence to fight it from inwards also and from outwards also. So acceptance is a way where you can be on the path for the self-realization. So accepting the truth is one of the factor. Again, the self-realization is the thing which can happen automatically also. Not necessarily that you are involving in each and everything, then only you will get the self-realization. What I mean to say that is that sometimes it is not in your hand. It means that You don't know that when you are going to realize yourself, you don't know when you are going, in what particular moment of the time and in what particular place you are going to have a self-realization. In spite of that, whether it is accidentally, whether it happens automatically, that you feel that wow, I have that much level of self-realization with me. So it is very wise decision to not chase the self-realization. Let it come automatically. Let the situation or the time come when that will comes you automatically without your actively chasing the self-realization. Sometime while people having some relationship or with some kind of work or with some kind of donation or some kind of activity can make self-realization. What I mean to say that it can happen that your close relatives, fellow being, your friend can offer you something which you never had thought. Your own position, your own viewpoint is such like such that you never had expected that level of thing or that level of offering from your close relatives or your fellow being. In spite of that acceptance, in spite of that thought process, if some of your close relative or friend or your colleague offers something which you never expected, then that can also lead to your self-realization that wow, I was thinking like this way, but the situation is in that way. So this case can also be there. So self-realization is if talking deep into the self-realization, then it is a situation when the person has something in their life which is ultimate in nature. Not necessarily that you want to share that feeling with other ones. It is the inner core energy, it is the inward energy that keeps you warming from inside. You will enjoy in each and every task, work, and you will have a warmth and the vigor from your inwards that keeps you charged throughout the day, throughout the month, throughout the year. You will never be able to think that I have not a time for that particular task or the work. You will always be excited to have involvement in each and everything, because you know that once I will be involving myself in that particular task, then it is me only who will enjoy that thing, who will enjoy the success, who will enjoy the path of the success, who will enjoy the planning of the success. It means that you will find yourself involved in each and everything. You will not wait for that particular point in the life where you will reach and then after you will think that now I am happy one. In the process also, in the struggle also, in the journey also, the situation will like that you are enjoying that particular moment of the time also. So self-realization is not connected to the materialistic thing. Of course, that happiness, that pleasure will give you the materialistic thing, but the self-realization is the highest from materialistic thing, like all the gadgets, like all the luxuries of the life. It may also come to the people who are sleeping on the footpath, who have no any vision or no any luxury in their life. These people can also get the self-realization in their life. So not necessarily it is limited to the rich, to the affluent people, to the powerful people, or to the people who is having something to lose in the life. Even the people who has nothing to lose in their life, they can also get the self-realization. So self-realization is an ultimate thing. It is a divine feeling. It is an unique feeling. Even the word has no any power to express that feeling. And when the people is in the stage of self-realization, then of course that people will be calm, cool, and without having saying anything. It means that he will be enjoying that particular moment of time without involving in the interaction or the communication or in the talking process. Or it may also happen that while talking, while expressing his situation, his narrative, he realizes he is enjoying from inner self. So of course, the all positivity has the meaning honestly, diligently, actively involving yourself in each and every activity, in the relationship, in your day-to-day work, in yourself. These are way through which you can come closer to the self-realization. And once again, I am saying you that this is not the end point. It means that you can't put on full stop or the comma or anything that after this the self-realization is not there. It means that today you have get the 10% of the situation self-realization, tomorrow you will get maybe 10.5, 11, 12 and likewise only. And again it will reach 100, then again it will start. Not necessarily that the full stop or comma will put on after 100%. So everybody has this feeling, the label and the quantum of that differ from people to people. The yogis, the sadhus, the sannyasis, the karma yogi, the jnana yogi, this has some higher level of quantity, but it not mean that anybody who is working in a layman style or who is working as a clerk or the officer, they have not that level of self-realization. Even they have also. Even a rickshaw puller also has. Even a cart puller, they has the self-realization. So it is related, it is a part of the life of each and everybody. Only the level, quotient and the timing. Maybe the yogi or the sannyasi has that level of the power, that level of a command, that level of stability in their sense organ that they are able to prolong this feeling for a bit larger time. And even they can generate that feeling, cultivate that feeling through their willpower because they have the command over the sense organ. And the common people has not such a level of the command and the hold over their passion, over their sense organ, over their lust or desire. So they have to dependent upon the nature and the surrounding that they will get the self-realization, they will get the happiness after any particular incident, after any particular situation. So they are the not master of their life, but some of the people, they are the master of the life. And who are the people who have a mastery or the command over their willpower or their sense organ, they can prolong the self-realization, they can be in the stage of self-realization, they can even actualize the self-realization and they can enjoy that particular level of the time in the life. So this was some of the concept of the self-realization, and of course accepting yourself, accepting truth is the way of the self-realization. I hope that this particular presentation will give you some of the a bit feeling of that self-realization. And of course if you have not liked to my channel or subscribed to my channel, then please do it. Okay, and again and again I will bring some new and interesting topic in front of the you people. So again I will meet you with some next interesting topic. Till then, Bye bye.